With the new Prime Minister saying what he's saying, do you think you have any chance of government support for your predicament at the moment?
Well, we're working very hard to make sure that he understands the impacts of the situation if there is no action. I mean, the current situation is that most of these businesses are trading about 15% down across the board. They've got about a 30% plus increase in cost. And with the alcohol duty, we will see another 5% loss in liquor margin, GP or gross profit. So it's a very, very difficult situation. It's almost an inflationary circle we're presented with. So we do need this intervention. And we are working very hard alongside other trade bodies to ensure that that's front and centre.
What are the next few months going to hold for the industry? Because, I mean, this is, traditionally one would imagine a really good quarter coming up.
Well, it's known as the golden quarter. It's the period where we sort of make money to see us through the slower periods in 2023 or the following year. The challenge that we have is as profits have been eroded so heavily because of cost inflation, there is a real concern that without intervention, once we get past the golden quarter into January and February, we're going to see quite a considerable collapse of many businesses because they're not going to be able to survive that period given the erosion of margins in sort of this key period. So it's very challenging for us, and it's a huge concern for many. And the 17th, when the budget is going to be announced, which is obviously 3 weeks away from the initial announcement, is quite anxious for many of these operators out there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I expect a lot of your members are absolutely dreading hearing what's in the next budget because Rishi Sunak is already warning, isn't he? Every time he opens his mouth, he warns that he's going to have to make tough decisions and that we almost feel as though we're going into austerity. What do you think? Do you think we're already in austerity?
I think we are. I mean, as I say, we're 15% down across the board. We're already seeing a change in behaviour of some of the customers in terms of frequency of visit, dwell time, spend, etc. So it's a really tough period. The worry that we have is obviously given the previous administration releasing a mini budget that literally collapsed the market is, whether Rishi's going to be brave enough to give us something back. And we really need that at the moment. We can be a massive part of the economic recovery of this country, but we need that financial headroom to survive.
Well, I mean, on that front, how important is the nighttime industry sector then? I mean, because it has been dying off for, a long time now. So the British Beer and Pub Association have been complaining about that for many, many years. So in terms of any sort of resurgence, how important is the sector?
Well, it's hugely important. If you remember the financial crash many years back, we were actually one of the key industries that started to bring back the economy very quickly. So, we were relied upon then, and I think we could be relied upon now. I think the traction of bringing footfall into areas, the secondary and tertiary purchase, the physical, social and mental well-being of people and people living a balanced lifestyle, we're critically important for. But also over and above that, we're responsible for 300 million nightlife tourist visitors per year. We employ 1.94 million people. And, our annual turnover pre-pandemic was 112 billion. So we're no short measure in terms of our industry as a whole. And that also has contributions to HMT as well.